Hello everyone,
Hello.
my name is Adam. I'm going to be your Pilates instructor today. In today's Pilates class, it's going to be a full body workout, working on mobilising the body, balance, strengthening and then stretching at the end as well to finish. Just to check, has anything medical changed since you signed your medical Part Q form? No, perfect, no changes. We're going to start with aligning the body. Bottom of the body, alignment, feet shoulder width apart, toes facing relatively straight or just a very slight angle is fine as well. Knees not locked, slightly soft. Pelvis, we're going to use an analogy. Your pelvis is a bucket of water. Put your hands on your hips and imagine tipping the bucket of water out the back of your lower back. Inhale through the middle, tip the water out the front of your pelvis. Inhale through the nose, exhale, moving through the middle. Water out the back. One more time, out forward, out the front. And next time, come back to the center, so the pelvis is balanced, no water coming out the front or the back. Aligning our pelvis will in turn align our lower back. Shoulders, inhale through the nose, moving the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Go do that one more time. Inhale through the nose, up, forward, exhale as you come back and down. Lengthen up through the neck. Face pointing forward, chin parallel to the floor. In Pilates, we use a form of breathing called lateral breathing. So lateral breathing, breathing out into the sides. To do this, put your fingers on the front, maybe of your ribs, thumbs on the back. Inhale through the nose and try open the ribs out to the side. You should feel your lower back tighten, your stomach tighten, exhale back to normal. Feel your ribs and obliques come back to normal. And again, inhale through the nose, exhale in a normal pattern. Two more times, inhale, laterally out to the sides, exhale normal. Final time, inhale, expanding the ribs out to the side, exhale, back to normal. So that is the form of breathing. Hands can relax, we're going to use today. Core activation, you'll hear me say before each Pilates exercise. Deep core muscles that wrap around the front are called the transverse abdominis. They're like a corset wrapping around the front. To engage them, I want you to suck in your belly as far as you can into your spine. Let it back out to normal. And using the analogy of a belt, and when what we just done, sucking in your belly to the 10th hole in your belt, if you use that analogy, sitting normal is the first hole in the belt. So one more time, right in as deep as you can, drawing the stomach in towards the spine is number 10, letting it out to number 1. And for Pilates, want to use the third hole. So if all the way in is 10, all the way is 1, bring it in to about the third hole in the belt. Let it out to normal. One more time, I'll call out core activation and bring it in to that third hole. Pelvic floor activation. Your pelvic floor muscles are like a net at the base of your pelvis, supporting your bladder and other lower organs. The only way to describe, to activate them is if you're holding in a urinary or bowel movement. So squeeze up, holding in a wee or a bowel movement at the same time. Squeeze up as hard as you can. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Slowly relaxing back to normal. One more time, up as tight as you can. Squeeze those two sensations at the same time, all the way up. Back to normal. This time, if we were using the analogy of a 10-story building, and what we done was that tightest squeeze up to the 10th floor, when you're fully relaxed, is the ground floor. In Pilates, we use about floor 3 again. So coming up just about the 3rd floor, if you can imagine that. Back to normal. Inhale up to the 3rd floor. Slight activation. Relax. Back to normal. Moving into some mobilizations, this time starting at the top of the body. Take a breath in through your nose and begin to look over your right shoulder, turning the head, rotating the cervical spine, exhale to the side, inhale, bringing your face across to your other shoulder, exhale to the side, inhale, bring it across. I'm going to repeat this 6 more times. Exhale, across. I'll let you go at your own movement pattern. Ignore my instructions. See what feels right for your breath pattern. Breathing. Two more times. Speed up slightly. Combine it with a normal breath. So just a normal breath in, moving across. Breathing out, a normal breath in, moving across. Breathing out. Next time, come back around, facing forward. Shoulder rolls, we've done before, but we'll do more repetitions here. Inhale through the nose, shoulders come up and forward. Exhale, back and down. Starting off with a normal circle. Increasing the size of the circle now. It's going to be normal if you're getting any clicking or grinding in the shoulders to start off. Don't worry. That's just everything getting moved. Hopefully that will ease and reduce. 2 more full rotations. Mobilizing the shoulder girdle. Final one. And at the end of this next one, back and stay down. Bringing the arms up to a cactus position, keeping the shoulders back in line. For the middle of our back, we're going to start to rotate over to our right hand side, maintaining straight hips, not allowing our hips to turn. Inhale, bring it across, keep the hips straight, both points of the pelvis here staying straight, and only go as far as your mid-back allows you. Exhale, bring it across. Allow yourself slight more speed, match it up with your normal breathing. So match your tempo with a normal breath. Excellent. Yeah, really good line, perfect. Nice, keep the arms back, good. Bring that across. Nearly, yeah, nearly finished there. Just turn from the back. Yeah, go front. Yeah. Two. Again. Two, and across, good. And you can reduce that again. Do 2 more times. Good one. Nearly moving right from there. Anything 0 pelvic movement. Yeah, super. And relax, hands by the side. Just as I done there, is everybody okay? Give their consent if anybody needs just a little physical adjustment, just a pointer here or there. Just, but you say no, that's okay as well. As long as you're okay, just with a slight adjustment here and there. Lower back, stand on normal. We're going to slide the hand down the side of the body. Exhale at the bottom, inhaling, bring it up and across, exhale at the bottom. Tempo, match it up with your normal breathing pattern. So it shouldn't feel like we're running out of breath at any stage. Match up your speed with your normal breath. Exhale down the leg, inhale up and over. Mobilizing the lower back and the sides. Forward complete. If it feels natural enough and you want to add some more depth, please do. One more time to the side, standing back into the center. We've done them at the start as well, our pelvic tilts. We're going to do 8 total repetitions. So tilting the pelvis, I'll actually do a side demonstration. So if you imagine your pelvis is tilting out the back and out the front, you'll feel a sensation in the lower back at the same time as you're mobilizing. Yeah, super, good. Mobilizing the pelvis. Yeah, really good. And lower back. 3 more to go. Breath pattern. Inhale through the middle, exhale at the edge. Inhale through the middle. One more time. And after that final time, find that center where no are. It's coming out front or back. Knees and hips. For myself, my personal preference, I'm actually going to go slightly wider than shoulders and toes slightly out for a body weight squat. Hands wherever feels natural in front and just halfway down to start. Halfway down. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Halfway down, warming up the knees, warming up the hips. Hands-wise, really personal preference for myself. I probably extend on the way down. If you prefer a prayer position or a straight arm position, not a problem. Adding slight more depth, inhale going down, exhale going up. Sitting back, chest staying tall. 2 repetitions to go. Getting that warmth around the hips and the knees. Let that next one be your final one. Bringing the feet back into a straight and shoulder width position. Warm up the ankles and the feet with a calf raise, nice and slowly. Begin to push up onto your toes and gently returning back to the ground. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. This is where we're incorporating our balance and concentration. Pressure's on me, not to wobble and fall over. Yeah, really good. And it doesn't matter if you're wobbly, that's fine as well. We're just working on it all. Any sort of grinding and clicking is normal as well as we go through these calf raises. Mobilizing feet and ankles. 2 more repetitions to complete. And 1. turning your heels to the floor. Moving into a focused balance test, starting with your right foot. Moving forward, lightly touch the floor. Move out to the side, lightly touch the floor. Back into the middle. Front, being aware of your balance, using your concentration for that single leg balance. 3 touches. The next time we're going to attempt no floor touch. So in the air, this is really going to test it. If you need to use the hands to counterbalance, please do. Air, air, air. If you go higher on the next one, go for it. If we fall over, there's no issue, we can regress back to the start. One more time, test it. Test your height. Yeah, super. Swap sides, first version. Touch, floor, and in. Front, side, start position. One more time, touching the floor, and then we'll up in the air, forward. One side can be tougher than the other. Yep, my left side is definitely not as balanced as my right. One more time, forward. Okay, we're gonna test it now. Can you go higher? Yeah, really good. I think it really helps watching each other a little bit, or peripheral vision. Nice. One more time. Test it. Challenge yourself. And relax. Good. Yeah. I was wobbling. Prep phase, warm-up phase, all complete. Let's move into our main workout. We'll all face the same direction. So we all face over to our right hand side, adopting an all fours position. Come down to the floor, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, spine and head and neck in neutral, chin slightly tucked, so everything is in neutral. Take a breath in through the nose. If you watch me for the first repetition, just so we know what we're doing, take a breath in through the nose. If your lock's in the way, far out of the way. So breath in through the nose, and you're going to exhale and touch the floor with your right hand and your left foot. Inhale, bringing it back. Sliding your hand forward, your foot back, into the middle. Engage your core, engage your pelvic floor. So inhale first, exhale as you straighten. Inhale to bend, keeping your pelvis stable. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg, excellent. Yeah, very good, I like it, Mark. You're into the next advanced version, I like it. No, fine, no, fine. Especially if you feel able, go for it. Yeah, so you've got good stability there through the hips. Not yet, increasing your height, perfect. Prune, yeah, great stability. Prune Superman positions. Core and pelvic floor engaged. Yeah, great stability. There's barely any wobbling at all there. Excellent Monica, excellent Steph, super Jackie. 2 more times. Let's really progress and test it. Can you raise your hand higher? Can you raise your foot higher? Super. Straighten. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. Final time. Hand, foot. When you bring back and recover. Changing from an all fours position to a prone on our belly, with our hands either side of the head, spine in neutral, forehead resting on the mat, shoulder blades lowering down towards our hips. Inhale through the nose, and when you exhale, keep your hands on the floor, raise your head and chest up into the air. Inhale to lower. Engage your core and pelvic floor. Tuck your chin. Face stays flat. Perfect. Good adjustment. Really good stuff. Good. See if it works. Yeah. Good. Tuck your chin so your face stays pointing at the floor. Raise your chest and head. Yeah, really good alignment there. Core's activated, pelvic floor activated, both at that third position. Lower back, erector spinae in the lower back. Glutes are engaged slightly squeeze your glutes. Make that chin tucked so our brow is facing at the floor. One more time with the hands down. After that time, let your forehead rest on the floor. Next time, exact same thing, but hands and arms raise off the floor with you. Good. Bring the elbows down slightly, mark towards your hips. Yeah, perfect. Right there. That little bit extra engagement. Exhale on the way up. So yep, when your head's down, inhale, take an exhale and raise in your chest. Test your height, test your extension, flexibility. Yeah, good. Keeping the chin tucked. Don't let the head turn upwards. Don't let the face point forward. Well done. Great alignment. You should feel an extra difficulty in your lower back. Again, driving your feet through the floor. Upper body, upper back movement. 2 more full repetitions to complete. Let that next one be your final repetition. Your lower back contracting hard. Rest and 5-second rest, couple of deep breaths through the lungs. Adopting a side lying position facing me. The side lying position. Our arm is up at a slight angle to allow our head to rest on our arm. Our lower torso is raised slightly in the air, so engage the side. Lower leg, we're going to begin with a bent position for more stability. Torso's raised, foot is dorsiflex, so pull the toe up into neutral. Performing a side lying leg lift, engage your core. Pelvic floor, using this glute medius muscle to raise into the air, just in line with the hip to start, so not too high. We'll start at the phase 1, lower but don't touch the floor, up to hip height, lower, keep it in the air, side of the hip. Hip stability, knee stability, great for. Breath pattern, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. So at the bottom, take a breath in, exhale to raise, inhale to lower. To progress, lower leg is going to straighten the same as your upper leg to test our balance. So make that change, straighten your lower leg also. Both legs stacked. Begin movement once again. Raising, add slightly more height. We don't want any pinching in the side, but definitely raise slightly more height in the upper portion. Well done. 2 more like that. Great stability. Yeah, bodies are nice. And still. 4 extra repetitions. We're going to start a circle, so come down to hip height. Start off in one direction, just 2 circles. Straight leg, making a circle the size of a tennis ball. 2 circles round. Then 2 circles swap direction. How's the hips feeling? Yeah. Just 2 more, and then that's that side of the hip done. Good. Gently let it relax. We take 10 seconds recovery. Couple of deep breaths. Letting that hip and burning sensation ease. We will stretch that off well at the end. Right hand side. We're not going to do the second side just yet. For flow, rolling from our side into a supine position on our back. Lying on our back, spread your shoulder blades. Spread your shoulder blades on the floor. Yeah, now everybody's really aligned. Give me a shout if anybody is getting too much tension through their neck. I can bring your Pilates block over for added support. Lower back on this exercise is neutral, but if you feel it in your lower back at all, it is okay to imprint and push your lower back down into the floor is fine as well. We're going to complete a 1-leg circle. If you look over at me to start, I'll show you what we're going to do. So start off with your left side, bring it up into tabletop, bent leg position. Dependent on your hamstring tightness, this position might feel a bit mad. Just see how you get on. So straight leg, inhale, move your leg to the inside, exhale, move your leg around the outside, inhale through the middle and bottom, exhale through the top and upper, outside and upper. Feel your hamstring lengthen, point your toe, dorsiflex your toe. Making a circle. So start off, bring your knee up to a bent position, straighten your leg up towards the sky. Yeah, perfect, right. Start with that circle, so inhale, bring it across the inside midline of the body first, round the bottom, and exhale on the outside. We're going to do both directions anyway, so just choosing a direction to start. Thinking, starting off about the size of a tennis ball, just a small circle. Raise the leg even more if you can. If not, we'll bend it. It's okay if it's tight. Raise the leg even more. We'll just test it. If not, we'll go on the bent leg. So see how you get on. If we need to go bent leg, so if you can get it here. If not, we'll go bent leg. No, that's right. Go bent leg then. So yeah, go that version. So making a circle with a bent leg. I would do the same. Change into the bent leg step as well. Yeah, do your bent leg version. Well done. Good. Yeah. Change direction. Same leg. I know things might be kicking off, but yeah, change that direction. See how you get on. Great. Yeah. Go foot in lines. Bring the foot up. Yeah. Go there and make your circle. Still only about a tennis ball. Bend the left foot just slightly, so that will go, yeah, go there. Change it to there. Perfect. Good. Increasing that size of the circle, 4 repetitions to go. Make about a normal size football, larger progressed circle. Our core is engaged, our pelvic floor is engaged. 2 circles, then relax. Returning your foot and leg back to the floor. Everybody okay to go straight into your second side? Just tell me if you need a break. Up in your bent position first, so your opposite side. I think we all done left first, so into your right leg. Bent leg first, straighten up to the sky, see how you get on. If the hamstrings are tight, we'll adjust. Try a couple, but yeah, we'll adjust them, not a problem. Pelvic floor, cores engaged, size of the tennis ball first. Adductor, the inside leg muscle working, your hip flexors, your psoas, your iliopsoas, your rectus femoris, all working through the top. Yeah. Drop down now into your second version, go into a bent leg position. Same thing, step, go into your bent leg position now. Good. Increasing your circle, size of a football. Yeah, one or two, good adjustment. Then lower your foot just an inch, perfect. Good, size of a football, 2 more circles. Inhale to start, exhale to finish. Change direction. Change direction. Excellent. Perfect. Great control, nice and slow circles. Tennis ball to start on this second direction. Drive your knee up to my hand there. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Good, good, good. Great alignment. Yeah, drive the knee. Perfect. Mark and Jackie, test your hamstring flexibility. Go for it on your circle. See how close you can get your leg now. Yep, make that football. Well done. Good. Drive the hip flexors, lengthen the hamstring. About 4 more to go. Well done. Football side, excellent. Test in the front of the leg, front of the hip. Good. Test it. Well done. About 1 or 2 to go. Then relax. Everybody happy enough with 10 seconds rest? Yeah. A couple of deep breaths. We're halfway through. Flying. Free. At this stage, we're going to move into our second side leg lift. So originally, everybody was facing me. This time, face the camera. Moving onto your side. Arm at raised a slight angle to rest your head. Lower side of the torso, raised and engaged up into neutral. We'll start off with a bent leg position. So phase 1, bent leg position, knees in line on top of each other. Inhale through your nose. Exhale to raise your foot, not too high to start. Raising the foot just to hip length. Good. Down. Even a wee bit lower for the first 4 repetitions, just about halfway up. Yeah, perfect. Good. Core's engaged, pelvic floor is engaged. Working those abduction muscles on the outside of the hip. Fantastic stability. Our glute medius, that hip and knee stabilizer on the outside of the hip there. Progress the exercise, lower leg straightens, both legs are straight now. Inhale through the nose, exhale to raise the leg. Increase your height as long as the side of the hip does not pinch. If it pinches, reduce it an inch or 2. We don't want that pinch at the top. So find a height that's suitable and challenging without any of that strong discomfort in the side of the hip. 2 more repetitions to complete. Really good stability from everybody. Pure control and concentration. Flow up and down. We have 4 circles to complete. Bring the foot down to hip height. Start moving the foot forward, up, back and down. 2 repetitions, forward, up, back and down. Then 2 repetitions, back, up, forward and round. So 2 the one way, into the other. One final time, then allowing your hip and leg to rest. We'll take a 10-second break once more. Deep breath through the nose, out through the mouth, and repeat. Same thing, filling the lungs with oxygen. Lying on our back, lie on your back with a mat, and then we will adopt a seated position. Use some momentum if you need to yet. Use the arms, come up to a seated position. Find those two bones, those two bony rear pelvis bones. Sit evenly on them. Lengthen up through the spine. Lengthen up through the head and neck. Chin and face parallel. Feet slightly outside of your mat. Hands up to shoulder height, facing down. Inhale and start to turn. Exhale, and we're going to do that 1, 2, 3 exhales. Inhale to bring yourself across the middle, and when you get out to the side, 3 thoracic turns. So for control, inhale across the middle. 3 thoracic exhales. Mobilizing that middle of the back. You'll feel tightness through the lower lats, through the lower back. Excellent posture. Really, with that perfect posture and in that rotation, be very aware of our hands, making sure our hands stay back in line. Yeah, really engage your traps and rhomboids, keeping your hands back in line as you turn. 2 more full repetitions to complete. Alignment is doing really well there. Lengthen up the spine once more for your final rep. That straight back posture. Come back around. Relax your hands. Feet come back in to hip width. Bent leg position, feet on the floor. Putting our hands around the backs of our thighs. Engage your core and pelvic floor. Take a breath in, and when you exhale, start to sit backwards, allowing your spine to bend into a C shape, maybe about halfway down. So we're getting that flexion and bend in the spine. Keep that bend as you inhale and raise, and as you get to the top, lengthen up through the body. Using our hands for support to start. Come back, find that C position, inhale, bring it forward first and then straighten, and repeat just that tempo. Exhale through pursed lips on the way down, inhale on the way up. One more time with the hands, and then we'll release the hands in a minute or 2. Inhalation, bring it forward. Okay, let's progress. Remove the hands up to yourselves. You can go straight arms to start for the first 2 repetitions. Let yourself come back. Let the spine flex into that C position. And then go at your own tempo. Bring it up in that C position, using the abdominals, and then lengthening up at the top. Great progression. Hopefully not direly hard, but definitely engagement in the core. core starting, that half roll back position. If it is too easy and you want to increase it, fingertips on head, hands at the chest, but if it's kicking in hard, just keep doing what you're doing. Got 2 more repetitions to go. Good, pure abdominal work for the abs. Yeah, and final one, test your depth without letting yourself drop to the floor. So test your depth, just 1 rep to go. To see how you get on without letting yourself drop to the floor. Well done. Good. Come up and relax. Legs straighten forward. Lengthen up through the spine, lengthen up through the neck. That is our main phase of the workout done. We're going to look at our closing phase, stretches, mobilization, and that's us done. Seated hamstring stretch, making sure our back is staying straight the entire time. Widen the feet very slightly. Actually, sorry, keep them back in the hips. This version, keep them hips wide. Pull the toes towards you slightly. Hands start sliding forward on the shins. Go just until you get that stretch, and you can keep your lower back straight. If you find you're having to round your lower back, you went too far. Okay, so keep your lower back straight and move forward from your stomach until you get that stretch. Hold it at that point. Normal breathing. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Inhale and exhale. Yes, first half, just move 1 inch right there. Right there. Yeah, do what you're doing. Bring your shoulders back 1 inch. And there, right. Yeah, right there. Good. Same thing. Just back 1 inch. Yeah, right there. Still hitting the hamstrings, okay? Yeah, good, good, good. Increase it, centimetre or 2 if you can, without letting your back round, okay? Use your breathing if you can increase it. At that stretch in the hamstrings, a centimetre or 2, yeah, without compromising your back position. Very good, very good, excellent. Lengthen just very slightly. Yeah, perfect. How's that feel? Does that little bit extra? Extra hamstring, good, good, good. We've got 10 seconds to go. Add 1 centimetre if you can. If you're already at your end range and it's impossible to go further, do not worry. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, relax. That was a developmental stretch, looking to improve that hamstring flexibility. We're going to incorporate our Pilates block. We haven't needed it too much so far, but we're going to rest our head on our Pilates block. We're going to do a lying gluteal stretch. To perform this lying gluteal stretch, the head's resting on our Pilates block. We'll start with our right side. So actually bring your left foot and your left knee up. Bring your right ankle / shin across on top of that side. Hands reaching in behind your left knee. Raising your left foot up into the air. Stretch will begin right on the back of the glute, behind the hip. This one is going to be nowhere near as long, about 12 seconds just. Very good, bring it across just 1 inch. Good, 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 good. Across just 1 inch, about 5 seconds. Good, next one. How's that feel on the glute? Excellent. How's that feel on the glute? I'm going to do just 3 seconds. Does that increase it slightly? 2, 1, and relax. Swapping over. Repeat the process just on the other side. So this time, yep, the right foot's up. The left shin or ankle comes across onto the knee. The hands are behind the thigh, the right thigh. That crisscross position. The stretch and sensation. You might notice one side tighter or looser than the other. How's that side feel in comparison? Yeah. Really good. So only about 12 seconds here, so about 5, 4, 3. Roll 2 centimeters to your right hand side. You'll feel a slight increase of stretch. 2, 1, and relax. You move your Pilates block out of the way and adopt a kneeling position. Both these on your mat. Kneeling hip flexor stretch. To do this, we'll start on left foot forward. Add a good bit of distance and begin to lunge forward on the left side. So I want to stretch through the front of the right hip flexor. Good, yeah, sitting posture right on. Everybody feeling okay? Front of your right hip, even just slightly. 12 seconds on the clock, normal breathing throughout. Great to release this, driving, sitting, all activities every human being does. Great to lengthen out and do the opposite. 3, 2, 1, come back to neutral. Drop your knee, swap sides, putting your foot forward. Find a distance that suits. Begin to lunge forward and drag your knee to the front. Normal breathing, want to feel it. Front of the hip on the left side. Front of that hip flexor, perfect. 5 seconds on the clock. Add an extra centimeter or 2 if your body allows it. Lengthening the hip flexor, assisting lengthening the lower back. Returning back to a kneeling position and moving into a relaxation pose, child's pose. So just like our first exercise, adopt an all fours position. Begin to put your hands forward, and at the same time you can begin to sit back. Deep breath, 15 seconds, 12 seconds to go. Pure relaxation in this stage. Open up our lower back and glutes. And relax. Still in a similar position, this time both elbows down, raise and mobilize the wrists. 6 in one direction, then 6 in the other direction. Standing up, facing me. Lower body and ankles, we're nearly done. Start off with your left ankle, working on the balance, concentration, ankle rolls in one direction. Starting small, getting increasingly larger, then change direction. Yeah, you might get a bit of clicking and grinding. This will help get the synovial fluid into the joint. Couple of times, then swap over to your right side. Choose one direction. If it is uncomfortable, any clicking or grinding, reduce your circle.
More square.
It is like any previous sort of injuries in the ankle or just tightness in the ankle. So start small and then increase your circle. Larger circle if you can, as large as you can, as long as it feels smooth around the joint. Then change direction, small circles, medium circles, then large. you see the balance is working hard. That's what we want in this section. Balance and mobilization. Large circles. Foot down. Finishing with shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, back and down. That's timed really well. I'm about 15 minutes there. That's what we need. 2 more times. That shoulder girdle. We'll do the same with the shoulder joint. This time arm circles. Inhale, forward, exhale, back and round. Similar to our ankles, any sort of clicking or grinding, reduce the size of your circle. Everything feels smooth, increase the size. I always find sometimes if you go too far back, it can click, so don't worry about too much. Back, changing direction. Changing your breath, start off with an inhalation, finish with an exhale. Two more, nearly done. Finally, let's realign the body, feet, shoulder width apart, toes straight, knees soft, not locked, pelvis, just one full rep, out the back, out the front, to the center. That'll align our lower back. Shoulders, just one final. Inhale forward, up, round, back, stay down. Lengthen up through the neck, face, forward, chin, parallel to the ground. That's our exercises done. A little bit of home care advice, plenty of fluids. We've worked out there, plenty of fluids the rest of the day. Some homework, I want you to practice your core activation. Bring it all the way in, let it out, practice that third position. Pelvic floor, practice that 10th floor hold, finding that third floor hold as well. And any stretching at home, I was very happy with everybody's stretching technique. So practice all those stretching and lengthening movements. But thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bring it up. Bring it on.
Keep it coming.